Y'all see my blood pressure machine. I always keep my blood pressure machine because I got to, because I always got to check that. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing out there? So I got to drink some tea. Okay, definitely got to drink some tea, child. I bought it, so why not drink it? What's up, everybody? This has been just an incredible day today. We are here. We've been putting in the work. We got two shout outs on the Wiley show, and let's get into it. So we have been putting in the work, y'all. Let's bring TGIF. Let's bring them up on the docket here. Apparently, you know what I'm saying. We have been putting in the work, and of course, working very, very hard. So we was in Foxx Soul. You know, we put out the article that Armon Wiggins was going to be on Foxx Soul. We put it out there verbatim. Okay, we were the first to put it out there. All right, on the record. Moderators, make sure y'all post it. We were the first one to do it. So when people was up here talking all that crap and saying this and that, you know, we were the first one that we put it out there. I want the record to show that. I want the record to show that we were the one that said Armon was going to be on Foxx Soul. Okay, I want the record to know that. So when people doing all that talking and saying this and that, we were the one that did it. We said it on the show. And we want to thank you all so very much. Now, we did get 2 shout-outs from Claudia. Ciao. Okay, we got 2 shout-outs. And let me drink some of this tea. 2 shout-outs. And when we got up on there, I said, we got the 2 shout-outs. And Armon facial, he was... And Claudia is messy. Because Claudia got up there and said, oh, we got Armon, this is your friend, Wiley. Why would you say that, Claudia? Because I kept trying to tell y'all that Claudia was pissed that Armon Wiggins was dragging her friends, and she gonna get her big one. She gonna get her big one. And she shouted me out twice because she got her butt kicked by Armon Wiggins on Monday, Tuesday, especially Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? So she had to get her big one in. What is the best way to get your big one in? Bring up Wiley. It's no different. They brought Armon to spite Wiley. So she got her big one. She said, what can I do to get on Armon Wiggins' skin? We're going to mention Wiley. We're going to boost him up. And my followers in the chat. So, you know, that's just how it goes. And his whole facial expression just changed. Like, oh my God. Doing Armon Wiggins week. And this is why I tell y'all to be in the chat. But y'all be sleeping. Shout out to Indica Baby. Indica Baby was there. Indica Baby, I think Terrell, who was in the chat. I think Jacqueline was in the chat. Terry was in the chat. Shout out to the ones that's in the chat. They was in there heavy. And she shouted me out in the chat twice on the show. So this is why I tell people to stay the course, keep being faithful. Consistency gets you everything, baby. Consistency give you money, yoni, and opportunities. You got to be consistent. I can't tell you how much yoni I've gotten by beautiful women only because I was consistent. I was very consistent. I pretended like I cared about their day. I pretended I bought them children some gifts. I gave great advice. Went to one girl, her son football games, picked him up. Was just amazing. Just really showed it. I cleaned her house. I did everything possible. And then what did she give me? She gave me some of that young. So consistency gets you everywhere. And I pretended to care about her day. I pretended to care about her tears. I pretended to, and I knew all the words to say because women respect consistency. Even if you butt ugly, you keep being consistent. You're going to tear them walls down eventually. You're going to tear it down. So we've been putting in the work. Right. You know, we've been putting in the work over here on these streets. It's about being consistent. I'm not worried about what they saying on the internet because they haters. But we still at it. I don't care how they trash me. I don't care how they talk about my eye. I don't care how they talk about my body. And we look pretty good. We look like a whole muscular snack. We almost there. I don't care how they drag us. One thing you can't say, we're not consistent. We're not on message. We're not on code. And you don't need thousands of people. Only thing you need is 2 or 3 people that got the same mindset. We can change the world. Now people are saying, who is this Wiley? Who is Wiley? Who is the Wiley Show? I never heard of the Wiley Show because we've been applying the pressure. Armon people, they sleeping at the wheel. We're not because we're hungry and we consistent. See, I knew they was going to gas out, crash out, because I already know what they want. They want Armon Wiggins to drag female rappers. They want Armon Wiggins to drag black women. And they're not getting that over there on Foxx Soul. So they're going to dwindle out. But I know my people, they want us on Foxx Soul. They want us on that opportunity because they support me whether I talk about Nikki or whether I just talk about my dad. They just support me regardless of what I talk about. But with Armon, they only support him in the masses is when he dragging a rapper, when he's pinning rappers against each other. They don't give a damn about the other topics because he don't feed them and give them that energy on the Armon Wiggins Show. I knew they was going to crash out. I knew they was going to crash out. We're consistent. It is what it is. Like, who is the Wiley Show? And you know what they're going to do? They're going to type in the Wiley Show. They're going to watch. It's about being consistent. Now, many people say, oh, you're taking Armon Wiggins' moment. I'm not taking nobody's moment. I created the moment. So how can I take something that I helped create? Wake up. Nobody was mentioned. Armon wasn't in the conversation. We made him be in the conversation because we knew we wasn't going to get the show because I pissed off one of the producers there. It's the queen I pissed off. But I pissed him off, so he telling the people, don't hire Wiley, don't hire Wiley. He's blah, 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 blah. But I knew, but what is the best way to still be connected with Foxx Soul? Give me Armon Wiggins. I attach myself to him. Because if you see Armon Wiggins, you will see Wiley. We are each other. And what did Claudia say? Your friend Wiley. Oh, here's your friend Wiley. Come on now. We are connected. Because Armon kept getting in this beef, and we did it strategically. I kept telling you people, I said, Armon going to go higher, and I'm going to use this storyline and ride it all the way up, because the higher he go up, the more visibility the Wiley Show going to get. He played into the game. He kept going on the show. He kept connecting with me. He kept trashing me on station. I have all those videos downloaded. So whatever he do, I just attach myself to him. No different than Michelle ATLN attaching herself to Funky Dineva. She drove Funky Dineva so bad that he had no choice but to drag her on a national platform, and she really became a standard on the YouTube streets because we was together. We was around each other. So there's nothing wrong with that at the end of the day. So, and then when we got the flame unrolled, when she said, you're obsessed with Armon Wiggins, I said, good. Keep mentioning me with Armon Wiggins and Wiley. That's exactly what I want. And you helped me with it in front of Claudia. Think I'm dumb? I know when to talk about you and I know when not, because I know Flame gonna eat them words up. You created the atmosphere. And what did Armon Wiggins say once Flame Monroe said you are obsessed with Wiley, Ozempic? He started giving her credit. So that means you love this energy, so I'm going to give it to you. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and it's about the long game. This is the long game. This is the long game. Y'all think it's something to it. This is the long game. Because once we get on Foxx Soul, it's going to be iconic. It's going to be the best ever. Ratings going to be through the roof. Because they're not going to what Wiley going to say. Unpredictable. I ain't coming in all that polish. I'm bringing me. I ain't going to have on them expensive jackets and leave my personality in the car. I'm coming with the funk. You understand what I'm saying? And if you understand Foxx Soul, they love engagements. That's how they stay relevant. Stupid people. Y'all don't know business. They love beef. They love engagements. The producers put my comments to Claudia. They said, let's read Wiley comments. This is good. They know what they're doing because what was happening on YouTube? Everybody started talking about Wiley, Flame, Armon, Wiley. Y'all don't see it because you're too hateful, because you don't want Wiley to happen. But guess what? You lying, sticking demon. I'm going to happen anyway. I'm going to happen. Baby, we're going to push through the door. You understand when I'm from the hood? I come from the era, if you ain't got nothing, take it for somebody else. That's the era that I come from. Baby, when I came up, me and my brother Darius, if we didn't have no bikes, our neighbors had some bikes, them our bikes. What bikes? Them ours. We rode them bikes like it was ours. Who cares it got a chain? We know how to break chains. And I'm hungry on the internet. When you got somebody that's hungry, that's throwing only way they got is to go up, baby, you got to be in for a battle, baby. Better buckle up your seatbelt because we here to work. And we putting in the work. And people are watching. Can't get mad at Wiley that we found a strategic way. All these other queens that's kissing Armon Wiggins' butt, they're jealous of Armon because none of them talking about Armon Wiggins in their show. None of them. They're jealous because they all audition. And I can name the whole list and they all got to know. I said, no, put Armon on there. They ain't his friend. They all jealous. Half of them jealous and half of them is pedos. And I understand, don't let me name no names. I name a name because if I see two of them, I do want to name names. They number pick me. They get screwed in Atlanta. They get screwed all day in Atlanta. And when I go to Atlanta, I'm going to screw them too. That's all they do. They phony and fake. But as soon as I come in Atlanta and they see all this goodness, they're going to want to take a picture and we're going to screw. They number pick me. And they can't stand Armon Wiggins. He think he got it. They talk about him like a dog. At least he know how I feel. I stand on business. I say whatever I say about Armon Wiggins privately, I say it publicly. The rest of these queens get in his face and they phony and fake. They be dogging him behind his back. And he know it. So we're pure entertainment. I knew Claudia was mad at Armon Wiggins. I sensed the energy. I sensed the energy when he dragged Candy. I said, "Ooh, we can work with this." When he dragged Usher, he dragged Claudia friends, and she didn't like it. She did not like it, and I knew it because she's in the industry. Armon trying to get in the industry. He's trying to get there. She's already solidified. But through relationships, it's temporarily because word on the curve, Candy didn't like what Armon Wiggins said. And this is allegedly. Candy told Claudia, why would you allow that thing to diss me and you didn't say nothing? Celebrity, let me tell you something. Celebrities do not like when you allow or how you doing trash them. A lot of these women that you think is pro-LGBT, they're not. They're only pro-LGBT when you do their hair, do their makeup, do their nails, and give them shout-outs. Once you start trashing them, saying they're unfunny, untalented, boring, you know what Candy told Claudia? She used the F word and the S word, and she spoke to Claudia. Shame on that phone. That's why Claudia got to get her lip back with Armon Wiggins. Because she felt like, well, you think Candy ain't seeing that? Y'all got to be stuck on stupid. They watching everything. And she was upset. She felt like she got embarrassed. She got all the messages. And those black women said, how can you allow Armon to talk about your friend? You are a hypocrite. I'm just listening to it, baby. I knew how this game is being played, baby. We got eyeballs. We got eyeballs. Yes, Foxx holds an opinionated show. But if you trash somebody's friend, Claudia gonna get a phone call, not only for her lawyer, but from them friends. See, she want to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Claudia want to be on there. And she didn't like when Armon trashed Candy because regardless of it, Candy still got the ear of Andy. And she don't want Andy to be like, oh, Candy, go to Andy. Don't hire Claudia. She's evil and messy. She ain't a good look for the show. Okay? The same way I heard that Armon Wiggins was in communication with Claudia, he on there, I heard it from the same source. My sources don't lie, honey. You better go and get your wine glass and drop it in the chat and drop an eyeball, baby. You better stay woke. That's why I say drop an eyeball, because if you got eyeballs, you can see. Baby, pull out that third eye. because you can see. Okay, it's called reverse psychology right on the wall. So that's how that goes. She was already. That's how that go. Come on, baby. You better open up that third eye. So we saw it all. And I knew Armon Wiggins, because y'all keep saying Wiley is jealous of Armon. Baby, when you mention Wiley name to Armon Wiggins, watch how he freezes. He looks sad. He couldn't even bring the whole thing because he feels some type of way that Wiley is in the conversation and he ain't on the stage, but he's still being mentioned. He's like a little fly, a little gnat. And this little gnat is turned into a big old massive impact. And he can't stand there. This is just the beginning. I already got the Jason Lee connection. I have not even started yet to travel of being a troll. See, I was only a troll on the internet. You really haven't seen Wiley travel and be a troll. You saw a little bit of it with the Flame Monroe. I highly suggest you just want me to stay as an online troll, but I also can travel around this country and really, really, really make an impact, and which we will. Don't worry, I got the connection with Jason Lee. He didn't block me. We still talking. I didn't burn up that man book. Now let's get into the Foxx song. We got to get into it, baby. I know y'all upset. Y'all can't stand the Wiley show. Y'all jealous of the Wiley show. That's fine. You can be jealous of the Wiley show all the way to. Yes, I'm using some tissue because, again, I bought it. I paid the money. Shoot, not only I bought the tissue. And you just got to use this when you doing a number two. When you sweat, you can use some tissue. I buy SHOUTOUT. So we watching Foxx song. And they talking about Monique and he go, Armon. I'm just so tired of her complaining. We heard this all before. First of all, Armon Wiggins, you have complained for every day about Tasha K and how she blackballed you about interviewing Dr. Sebi family. How dare you? You sit there with that cap on, with that red coat, okay? And get up on there and talk about complaining when you spent the first 5 years of your YouTube career complaining how Tasha K backdoored you and interviewed Dr. Sebi family. Let's not talk about complaining. Okay, let's give something more recent. You just now, a couple of days ago, was going on a rant talking about how Jason Lee tried to blackball you in Hollywood. You're still complaining about Jason Lee. Oh, he's trying to stop my bag. Oh, this and this with Jason Lee. So, girl, you sit and you complain too. Just because you're sitting there with veneers, just because you're sitting there in a studio with a flat screen that was funded by pedo Larry Reed does not make you right. Because you've done a lot of effed up stuff. You've done a lot of complaining. You recently just did a video maybe a month ago complaining about kissing these celebrity butt and they don't pay you no mind. They only pay you mind to promote their narrative and you want to have fun on YouTube. Okay, when you going to have fun? Because when you was in that studio, you just as sad and just as dry because you still want to be known as a celebrity. You're not going to be known as a celebrity. You're going to be known as a low-budget Jason Lee. What celebrity is going to embrace you? You trash Candy. You think Candy ain't connected with half of Black Hollywood? Are you stupid or are you dumb? You dark-skinned. You don't have the light-skinned biracial past privilege that Jason have. You black. So when you black, you don't have the pass or the authority to be that shady because they won't welcome you because you black. At least Jason Lee can pull that white card and that light-skinned card. He got a card that he can pull, and he made sure that he got with the right folks to get where he's at. You did. So let's not go there. Because all you do is sit there and trash people and then be shocked when they don't come in that studio and sit in that Ricky Lake set. Don't get me to start talking, honey. And I told you, I was going to get Claudia her big one, but Claudia now, she want to tag team because she felt like, Wiley, I need you. I understand that language. That's why you said on purpose, oh, Armon, this is your friend, Wiley. You know what you were saying, Claudia. I told Armon Wiggins, I said, that lady is messy, and you going to see the mess. I said, you up there stepping on her toes, and she don't like it. And she gonna get you back. I know Claudia. I've been knowing this woman for decades. She have always been messy. Just because she's not loud, just because she's not flamboyant, she's very calm and sweet. Oh, Armon, this is your friend Wiley. She said with so much just, oh, and you felt some type of way, and so did Al. Baby, he didn't know which way to look straight or up or down or to the side. She like, come on now. Mm, 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 mm. You think she wasn't gonna get it back? Her ego was bruised. Like, how dare you try to insult me? And then you interrupted me. I can't even hardly talk. You already got Al, and I can't talk. And y'all, and this is my show. I'm the face of the network. I had Laugh Out Loud with Claudia Jordan. I had Cocktails with Queens. Claudia, in her mind, she helped build Foxx Soul from the ground up. That's how she felt. She felt like Candy, that she's the face of the network, and Claudia feels the same way, that she's the face of Foxx Soul. So you think that face won't get in your face, Armon, and mention Wiley? She will. And if you try some more of Wiley, she'll put me on the show just to spite you. She did it with Flame Monroe. The main person that Funky Dineva did not want was Flame Monroe. Soon when he left and started dogging Claudia, calling her bees, who did she call? Flame with that wig. He, she, we. And you think she won't book Wiley just to spite you and get the ratings? Let's not play these games. You got to understand her, how she moves. Only people that will be shocked if you're not a chess player. She playing chess. Anyway. So when I look at this, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then let's get into the other segment. So what other segments I want to get into? Okay, they talked about, and then let's get into Vivca A. Foxx. Vivca A. Foxx and Al, you need to shut up. Vivca never gotten a $5 to $10 to $15 million payday. What Vivca have is that she was on a blockbuster movie. But that means nothing if you're not getting the blockbuster pay. If Vivca was getting that blockbuster pay just on Independence Day alone, she wouldn't have to do about 15 intro commercials. Will Smith ain't doing no commercial about a motor going out, sign up. You don't see Jada Pinkett and Anapisha and them weird children selling a whole warranty because he got money on top of money. Vivca A. Foxx never got that payday. She never got multi-million-dollar payday. That is Monique's argument. That is what Monique is standing up for. That is what Monique is preaching. And Vivca, she's trying to play it safe. But the question is, because no real black journalist like Brother Wiley, I will ask her, how many movie roles did you get making a minimum of $5 to $10 million? Because you can have a top white actress that got the same resume as Vivca A. Foxx. I can guarantee you, not even in a mainstream picture, just a regular C picture, and they're getting quadruple the amount of money. Come on now. So they were just going in about Vivca A. Foxx. I get it. She's trying to play it safe, whatever. And the different thing with Taraji, I don't think her career going to be over because somebody going to always give her a bag. Monique's career wasn't that over how you think it is. She did have some movies. She did she did have a comedy show. She was able to make money, but it was some more money she could have made. She could have made more. But now she got her special, which she made money on. She got her comedy shows, which she made a lot of money on. So now she's good. But when it comes to her argument, she's still saying that black actors not getting paid for it. Listen to the message and stop worrying about the messenger. It is the message about the inequality of black actresses in Hollywood. It's that way. If white women saying they're not getting paid the same as their white male counterparts, what the hell you think that black actresses are going through in Hollywood? Come on. Let's keep it all the way. Let's stay on message here. Let's stand on business. So when they was just dragging Taraji and then Armon dragging Taraji, you felt that you were blackballed with Jason Lee when he didn't tell you about those lights. And what did you do? You start posting pictures. You start leaking text messages, no different than Monique leaking a phone call of Tyler Perry. Stop playing with me. It's no different. You felt that you were not paid fairly, and Armon, you did not want to do the show without getting paid. And then you reached out to Larry Reed, that pedo, of him got through allegedly screwing, infecting that guy from Trinidad, getting him things that he can't get rid of, gave it to his girlfriend, and, and he got on the phone and said that you, and Larry Pedo Reed said, you're more talented than Jason Lee, and Jason Lee need to pay you. Because you felt that Jason Lee was using you and not paying. If it wasn't for Pedo Reed getting in your head to negotiate a deal, you would have been working on Jason Lee for free. You said, I don't want to do this show, host gagging, and don't get a paycheck. How do you think Monique felt? Stop playing with me, baby. Keep that same energy. You can sit there and tap dance with Al and that messed up hair fade and Claudia and those cats. But you can't play those games with me, honey. Should have brought me on that show. I would have got you together, honey. But I knew they weren't going to welcome me yet. because it ain't my time yet. It ain't my season, but I come on over to the Wiley show and give the point that I would have said on that green screen right there on the Foxx. So on the T, I would have bought the T, the G, and the I in the F. Right there, live and in color, right? So you're talking about going on rats emotional. You went on an emotional tirade, burning up a book, almost could have put that building that you paying on that high rent and them homeless people, you almost could have burned the building down because you was upset. You felt that you were mistreated. You felt that you were backdoored, etc. Then you tried to throw Kanye West under the bus and said that Kanye need to take his medicine, blah, 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 blah. But you knew Kanye West had bipolar when you took a picture. Why you didn't tell him to take his medicine when you took that picture with Kanye West? See, stop trying to dog people when you was bragging and put that a part of your resume that I took a picture with Kanye West. He had bipolar then. You weren't talking about his bipolar. You weren't telling that man to take his meds. He was going on multiple rants back then, and you said nothing about it. But now you want to speak that you holier than thou, telling that man to take his meds when you said on Tasha K's show that you used to go to have problems. You couldn't sit down straight. You was drooling at the mouth. You was snotty nose, and your family had to give you injections and medicine because you couldn't sit down straight. You couldn't even sit down calmly. They had to give you something to calm you down. Come on, girl. But now you want to sit like you so calm that you want to sit there and talk about Kanye West when you still yet struggle with mental illnesses your damn self. That's why you got to read card. That's why you go on these fasts. That's why you go on this emotional tirade, because you ain't that sane like you think you that sane. Because how is it every other month you got to read cards, you got to go on the fast, you crying, you sad, you upset because you deal with depression. You just don't want to admit it, baby. I know depressed because I've lived that, and you very depressed. You just a walking depression with HD cameras and but you depressed. You ain't happy because you felt like you should be better. You're going through family problems, relationship problems, and you're going through problems in this industry. And one of the main problems is you just depressed. Call it what it is, honey. Call it what it is, because you don't want to humble yourself. You'd rather go to Mexico, get some veneers, but won't rather go there to a therapist to work through your problems. You go through depression. I've seen it all the day. You just had a mental breakdown a couple of months ago, calling to the show. Oh, over. I ain't gonna call you no more. Then you call in. I don't know why I'm calling, because you're going through mentally. You need some help. You need somebody to beat up on instead of you sitting on somebody's couch and putting your legs up in the air and putting back down. And the therapist need to sit there and write down some notes and diagnose you, and you get on some medication your damn self. Come on. You just went on the whole rant. You called into the show 55,000 times, child. You was depressed. You a walking depression. Get up out of here, child. You up there trying to compete with Jason Lee because you depressed. You felt like you got back door. You felt, and I can guarantee you, whenever you honored to tell your testimony, you felt that you got used, that people used you for your talent and throw you away like a dirty dish rag. That's why you have to come over to the Wiley show to make yourself feel good, because you need somebody to whoop up on, because you getting your ass kicked in Hollywood and in life. Don't let them nice clothes fool you. Don't let that flat screen fool you. He's going through severe depression. You know he is. It is what it is. And that's why he don't want to drink the alcohol. And then the depression really hit. He ain't going to stay on that fast long. Baby, bye. He just drink to get away from the depression. I just know what it is. I'm just telling the truth. You don't want to hear it. That's fine. You ain't got to hear it, child. I'm still going to say it whether you want to hear it or not. Anyway, we sat down. We had a good old time talking about TGIF. And we was in the chat or whatever. And then, Armon Wiggins, you had your moment, and y'all listening to that show, which would never happen. Stop saying that. You will come out better. Don't even mention me. You're mentioning me subliminally, because you ain't talking about Jason Lee, because Jason Lee has already happened. He running for office in California. You talking about me. I'm stupid. So every time you talk about me, I pull up. Are you afraid that I say everything publicly and I put an address on it? You a coward. You are a coward because you don't tell it like it is. You are a coward. And I'm glad that Claudia keeps saying my comments, because I'm participating in the show. At least with his audience, they just type in his name. They ain't got no opinion. We got an opinion. We got an opinion about the topics. We talked about every single segment. We even reviewed it on WileyTheTroll.com. We done our work. We own message. We own code. We own a solid foundation. And you can't get mad about that, baby. You cannot get upset about that at all. Can't. Now, when it comes to the viewership, I get it. The Funk Bunch, they was in my DMs like, Wiley, they did not break the internet. Get your head out of Armon booty cheeks, because when Funky Dive was on Foxx sold TGIF, it had about 6 to 7, 8,000 viewership. They are nowhere near that amount. They had the same amount, even some days was even lower than Flame Monroe. They want Funky Dineva. The Funk Bunch was in my DM and said it's nowhere near the Funky Dineva moment. But I was telling them, because I'm not a hating dude, like, I was like, well, give it time. You know what I'm saying? Then they had that technical difficulties yesterday, and that kind of like destroyed the momentum. And I'm like, oh my God. So you just got to give it time. I feel like Armon be himself, and then the next day he don't be himself. I just don't get it. You got to keep bringing that heat. Every single day, you got to keep bringing that heat. And that's the thing about it. Now, you were talking mess about Claudia, and now you're acting like I never said I was a BFF. She said, quote, hey, this is Wiley, Armon, this is Wiley, your friend. Wiley, your friend said this. Like, come on now. I didn't say we were BBF. Tomorrow we go back beef with each other, baby. This is business. So I'm just talking about what happened today. I'm covering the show. I dragged Claudia. I gave Armon it, but this particular episode, Claudia got her big one in. She needed some allies. She needed some good publicity because she was getting whooped and destroyed. She had 2 men going against her. She said, okay, let me die down Armon because he's a leader and Al following around him like a sad dog. So let me say Wiley name and that'll calm Armon Wiggins down. Please. Okay? I keep my name in the mix, baby. All right, let me drink a little bit of this tea. So I just had to say that they said, Claudia Messi, I love the show, though. Wiley Claudia used to get out of my, it doesn't matter. I mean, she used Flame already to get out of my skin, and it didn't work. We post flyers and everything else. We still, you know what I'm saying? Flame is no longer in the conversation. She's a whole flop. But then they were talking about, because the segment they were talking about, would you want your children using the restroom with Flame Monroe type of girls? And I said, no, I don't want my nieces in that type of restroom. I don't use the restroom with my nieces. So why would I want them to use a public restroom with people that say they feel this way? That's crazy. I feel like you should use the restroom that you were born in. That's my personal feelings. I'm a part of the community. I don't want my nieces using a restroom when I just don't want my little nieces, their girls, using the restroom with a person that got a wig going and got the candy stick. I don't want that. That add confusion for the child. And we saw what happened when T.S. Madison used the women's restroom. She dogged that woman. She exposed something privately and exposed it to the world. I never said it because I never used the restroom with a woman, a public restroom with a woman, and she having her cycle. And I never put that to them because I'm not allowed in those spaces. But because T.S. Madison allowed in those spaces, she took a private moment and exposed it and dragged the woman and dragged her for filth. So that's why I don't believe those type of women with candy sticks dangling should be in those type of spaces. Women should have their own spaces and men should have their own spaces. Now, if they want a restroom, then it should be the tea restroom. And all the teas, you use this restroom. But the women should have their spaces the same thing as the men should have their spaces as well. All right? Period. All right? And I'm just keeping it all the way clear. Whether you agree with it or not, that was my opinion. And that's why Claudia said, Wiley, your friend is saying this because Claudia believed in what I was saying. Claudia is not that pro in the community. She only deal with these people for shows. In her personal life, she don't agree with that lifestyle. If she really, because she's afraid of being canceled, she don't believe in that lifestyle. I can tell it. When she read that comment, she needed somebody to co-sign that. And to debunk what Armon is saying, who did she pick? She picked Wiley. Because we was one of the ones, to be honest, that was engaging in the conversation. They said, why I must say it's refreshing to hear you made your decision based on your personal experience. Yes, on my personal experience. I just don't want that. Absolutely not. So they said, Wiley, you're unhinged. Thank you. I don't want to be in the bad way. Thank you. Wiley, you're trying to get a spot. Wiley, you're trying to get a spot on the show. Yes, I will get a spot. Not trying. I will get one. It's about the right timing. Amen. I agree with you. Thank you. So that's my whole point. And so when we were having this conversation, it was very good. And I told you, I said Claudia's very crafty and messy, but it's okay because I'm messy too. Right? She's just more low key with the mess. Armon Wiggins is digging his own grave deeper. Each episode, Claudia would never invite him back. Again, I think that regardless of what it is, I love the show. It's creating conversations. Many people say it's going to be different next week because it's not going to be like this next week. We don't know. Again, I like talking about it because it helped me to talk about it because I had a personal relationship. This was a close friend of mine, we're still friends to this day. Armon Wiggins, still very much friends. And we were together. And so again, why would I not talk about when I was on the phone with somebody, when I seen this person getting dressed for work, when I gave this person opportunity to go to LA. A lot of people don't know this. I helped him get to LA to do a show. It was the Black Hollywood show, right? And it was a show with Mike's camera. This before he actually was able to buy those type of guys. Shout out to my friend DJ Jesse J. DJ Jesse J was in LA. He had a show about Black Hollywood. It was a really very well produced show. And Armon drove from the Bay Area, from Sacramento area, all the way to LA, and I made that opportunity happen. So again, I know what I did for Armon Wiggins. I'm going to always talk about what I did, and I don't give a damn if you don't like it. So why would I not participate in his moment when I helped him get the moment, and when I was there for most of his greatest moments on the internet? I was right there. When Tasha K came in the fold, I was right there. And I told him, don't deal with Tasha K because she's going to stab you in the back. Didn't want to listen. She stabbed in the back, snatched that Dr. Sabi interview. He's been crying ever since. So I was right there. So why not talk about a situation where he's still relevant right now? I'm not going to stop talking about him, okay? Thank you. I know you're upset, but I'm not, okay? Oh, this tea is so good. Nice and hot, going right down my throat. Now, I just had to say that. Hey, Joanne. Hey. Now, when it comes to Vivca Foxx, we know she ain't been paid fairly. We know she's a pick-me, just like everybody that's on this internet. That's how I have to fire a moderator because she want nothing but a pick-me and steal some news. I don't deal with pick-me's well. You show me a pick-me, you gone. I will pick you up out the fold and fire you and replace you that same day. I don't play these games. Now, let's talk about DL Hughley. I mean, he came out and said that Monique only capped that she up is crunch. I never seen a person that work out so much and still gain weight. They use all the fat jokes or whatever. But DL Hughley definitely was not there for his daughter when his daughter was touched and violated. He took the side of his friend. He believed that his daughter was a liar. He cheated on his wife. He was happy when the child got deleted or passed away. He was happy about that. He cheated on the wife, right? He probably did something to delete the child. I don't know. I say allegedly. It's very suspicious of how the child got deleted. But also, he's mad at Monique for using her comedy and really calling him out. And he the one that brought up her being touched and violated. And Monique said, you are as fair as a father because you helped that to happen by bringing that friend in the fold. And then when the daughter brought it to you, you didn't believe it at first. It took you a while to believe your daughter. So you try to change history. You can't change history. I believe it all the way there. So you can drag all day long. Oh, your family love her, family love her, sons love her. Her oldest son was at the show and was at the show in Atlanta. Her oldest son, the one that they have a strange relationship, he was there supporting his mom, and his kids was there too. So let's stop playing the game. Is Monique a perfect mother? No. You're not a perfect father because when you work in the industry, it's difficult to be there for your children when you're chasing the bag. You wasn't there for your children because if you were there, how was that your friend was able to touch your little girl cookies? Stop playing with you. How was he able to petty your daughter? How was he able to petty your daughter? Why? Because you wasn't there, because you was chasing the king of comedy. You was chasing behind Bernie Mac. You was chasing behind Sexual Entertainer. You was chasing behind Steve Harvey. And that's why your sick friend was able to violate your daughter and you took the side of your friend. Call it what it is. You're mad. You're talking about every time I see you, Monique, you're complaining. No, Monique is talking about being paid unfairly. DL Hughley, you're not getting paid fairly. The DL Hughley show, you still didn't get the amount that you're supposed to be paid for. So stop playing. You complain about Donald Trump every other sentence. So stop playing. Should we run down how many complaints that you give on your show about Donald Trump, about all this type of stuff? And white people would say, stop complaining. Slavery happened back a century ago. Get over it. But you still got some grievances to talk about slavery because the results of the slave master children are still benefiting from slavery off the backs of our people. But you still have a right to complain about it. But you're still doing it freely. But you want this big fat woman to shut up, Monique. Why? You still complain, so shut up. That woman have a right to speak. And she was on on a show, and it speaks volumes, and it's going viral. And if you don't want Monique to keep talking about you, don't respond to Monique. You want the clout. You want to go back and forth because you mad that you didn't get invited to go to Club Shay Shay because you got nothing really going for yourself. What do you got going for yourself, DL Hughley? Nothing. In my humble opinion, nothing. You're not that funny at all, in my humble opinion. When I watched King of Comedy, when I seen your episode, I went to go take a doo-doo, and I went to sleep, and I woke up when the Bernie Mac from Chicago was on there. I wasn't stunned you on that. Cedric was boring. Steve was boring. Country boring. All y'all was boring. Only one that was memorable that I still watch to this day is the Bernie Mac all day long. I never, ever went back to watch the DL Hughley show. It was a snooze fest. The only show that I watched, Uncle Bernie, baby girl, what are you, Jordan? The only show that I watch, all right? I want you are boring in my humble opinion. In my humble opinion. In my humble opinion, you're boring. All right? Now. And you got money. Great. He got money. Happy. But I have a right to say he boring. Amen? I just said about him being clean. I didn't say about his money. I didn't call him broke. I called him boring. I used the B word, but it's boring, not broke. I know I'm not the best communicator. My grandma is a little effed up. But one thing I know the difference between boring and broke. I say DL is boring. That's it. He boring. I'll just call it what it is. All right? He boring. And then talk about Monique, hot comedy special, got the worst reviews. Who cares about a review when you get the check? Who gives a darn about the review? The beauty of the story that she got her check, she got the settlement, she did the special. That's a win. I don't give a darn you got bad reviews. Who care about the bad reviews? You got the check. Tyler Perry got bad reviews for his shows. Mess up wig, low budget scripts. You see people with their arms in a way, they boom mic in a way. You see all that, and the man is the most powerful black person in the world, got the largest studio in the country. So who gives a darn about reviews? If you look at the reviews of Tyler Perry, you think he's garbage. But you look at that bank account, he's winning. It's about the coins, right? Or is it not? Because you're talking about reviews. Should we read the reviews of the Tyler Perry movies? Ozempic, let's get it together. Let's read the reviews of it. Do it stop Tyler Perry from making the movies? No. Do it stop him from writing the scripts? No. Because as long as he's making profits, it's about the capitalism, baby. Who gives a damn about what your haters got to say about the special? I was there and I laughed. Production, can you please bring up a picture of me when I was actually at Monique's comedy show? And my followers did show. That was me when I was huge. Can you see the weight loss? Look at me now. Can you see, baby, I was an eater. Baby, I was eating pies, cakes, turkey wings, Buffalo Wild Wings, 4 for $4, Five Guys, large pizza, everything. Baby, I was big. Baby, look at me. You couldn't stop me from laughing. I'm like, go ahead, Monique. But now look at me now. Bam. Look at the slimness. Look at the slimness, okay? I was on Netflix, baby, okay? I was on Netflix, baby. And still to this day, people say, why you on that? I was on Netflix. I'm going to put that in my bio. Paul, put that in my bio that I was on Netflix, okay? Put that in my bio. Mama, I made it. I was on Netflix. I was on Netflix, okay? I wasn't like other people when they went to the Wendy Williams show. They was all the way in the back, close to where they was popping popcorn. Baby, I look good right up front. Support. I had better seats than T.S. Madison, no shade, but I had better seats. Nothing against my sister. Nothing against my sister Mary in that wheelchair, but I had better seats than T.S. Madison. Okay, better seats than T.S. Madison, baby. I was right there. Booyah. And that's why people was able to take the pictures of Wiley and they took it on that flat screen up on their wall with that cord hanging down. They probably had a Mexican do that. They probably was drunk because they didn't know how to do it right. But they made sure they took that picture and they had me right up on that laugh. And I had a good old laugh. And them cameras was on me, baby, because I knew where the camera was at, baby. I had a good old seat. I knew where the camera was at. And I forgot. So this is why I understand when people talk about reality shows and they forget about how, the camera, you will forget. Yes, I knew the cameras were there, but I was so memorized with Monique sweating, talking about being in the slow class, talking about daddy, talking about her Yoni's thing. And so I was there and I laughed and it was just a good joke. And I was on Netflix. It was an honor, right? And nobody said anything about it. But yet they talked about when Flame Monroe said I was over beast. But it's fine. It's fine, child. It's fine, child. Who cares? Let these people talk, child. They only want to talk when it's bad. When it's good, it's crickets. Sharon was at, but it's all up. So when Monique also talked about the Breakfast Club, because she cried, husband cried, baby, Monique know how to spin a narrative. I love her, child. So her husband got up there, Sydney got up there, he cried. Oh, I'm so happy that the Breakfast Club, we set up for our people. That's our brother. I love Monique. And Armon Wiggins know this because when me and him did a show, I was such a Monique fan. I took a whole swag. Yeah, brother. And brother Kurt Myers and not hired brother. I just said brother every sentence. Hold on, brother. You got to understand about being paid fairly. Armon just started busting up laughing. So again, I've been a Monique fan for years, baby. I go so far back with Monique. I was living in my grandma roach-infested, mouse-infested place on the south side of Chicago. I've been a fan of Monique for a long time, baby. I've been a fan of, hey, Professor Overthink. I've been a fan of her a long time. Okay, I've been a fan a long time, so let's stop. They said Mo and Cat along with Kevin Hart. Listen, I love Monique going on the show with Kevin, with Cat Williams. I feel like it's good. I'm gonna get my. I hope they come to Chicago or Dallas or Atlanta. They go to one of them places, baby. I will be going to support her. They said you definitely see the way. Like, thank you, Intica baby, and her best friend with the helmet. Yes, Laser with the best friend with the helmet. Like I tell y'all, child. I think it's a Midwest thing. We love Mo. We love Mo. It's a Midwest thing. Mo and Cal along. Okay. 87 like. Make sure y'all hit the likes. Come on, Wiley, look good. Thank you. Because I worked hard. Because again, I worked on my own thing because I have to prove these people wrong in order to go to the next era. I'm auditioning. I'm auditioning for that next era. So I can't go into the new era looking sloppy. Baby, I'm already coming in with a lip and a cock eye. At least they can say, damn, he got a six-pack. Damn, he got muscles. I can't come on Foxx so sloppy looking, meat hanging out my shoulders, sweat, arms, sweat, breathing heavy. Baby, at least you can say that man is in shape. I want Claudia Joy to be like, ooh, Wiley, ooh. I want her to fan that cootie cat when she see me on that live, baby. I may not be able to look straight at that cootie cat, but at least I'll be able to hold it up, down, sideways, up and down. I know how to stretch the muscles and turn it upside down and flip it to the side. Okay? I may not be able to look at that cootie cat with a straight eye, but baby, I'll be able to lift it up and turn around and twist it up and put it to the side, oil it up and slap it down. So I'm going to just tell you that all the way real. Okay? So I'm just keeping it all the way. I'm keeping it real. I think your face card is on point. The facial straight hair look right. Yes, it's looking good because you're going to keep going through. Some people have their ugly duckling moment, and some people that sexiness just hit them in their 30s. You know, I got to say this a little bit. I ain't trying to be. But some people, you know how you see people that was disgusting looking in their 20s, you know, in high school, they was bad looking. People threw them to the side, burned them with cigarette lights. That's what people used to do. And then they get that sexiness just break out in here. That's Brother Wild. So you got to work towards it. You know, okay, you got the eye. So let's get the body. You know what I'm saying? You can't have three strikes. You can't be slew foot, short foot, bad foot, fat, snotty nose. Like, come on, that's just too many L's. You got to have some wins. Hey man, I can talk about me because it's me. I don't know about you. You want to be fat and funky, that's you. I don't want to be fat and funky. I was fat and funky for a long time after the pandemic. I got tired of being fat and funky. So what do? I get my funky fat ass in the shower up, and I work out, sweat real good, and I get it together, baby. I got tired of being fat and funky, honestly. That's just my honest opinion. We're going to have all of those. I can see the jump kicking it already. Good job. I see pretty people from high school who watch up. That's you, but I'm the reverse. I was dusty in high school. I never burned somebody with a cigarette lighter because they were. I have went through that in Chicago Military Academy. Chicago Military Academy, Brownsville. I've went through that. So it is what it is. So, we got 10 more minutes. Now we're going to open up the phone lines and let y'all call in. So give me a second while I get these phone lines open up. So we gonna get these phone lines open up. So we allow y'all to call in. I told y'all we're gonna do a 1 hour show, child. We ain't gonna be in here all day. We gonna hit it and get it in, child. We gave y'all enough foreplay, and we just said, well, listen, we just gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it in like that character did in P Valley, where he wanted to get Autumn and his wife called, and he was fired up. He was fired up. And then she said, well, what's wrong with it? What are you doing? And don't run from it. Don't run from it. Don't run from it. He tore it up in that room. That is like my favorite scene of P Valley. I mean, Autumn just got him all warmed up. He was ready. He was about to hit that. But his wife called, and he was on fire. So he go to the hotel room, Mississippi, and got it together, ate a box, and he said, you better not run from it. And she was shocked. She still cheated on him during the pandemic. She still cheated on him. But in that particular zone, he wooed her out. That's what I'm talking about. You know. Anyway, because it took a horde to wake up that energy. While you think Tyler or Oprah going to pull up to Club Shay, I mean, I don't think Oprah would pull up to Club. I don't think Oprah would do it. That will be iconic because that will break the internet. Because Oprah gonna bring in a white crowd and the black crowd, right? So it will shock the world. I think Tyler Perry may not. I don't know. I just don't know. Oprah is getting dragged. So Oprah need a win. I don't think she would do it. Oprah got too many enemies. Oprah too. That ain't Oprah. That's not. You would probably come out better getting a Gayle King to do that. She's more with the blogs. She's more with the ish. But I don't think Oprah would do it. I just don't think Miss O would do it. That will shock me if I see Oprah on that show. That would really, really shock me. It will shock the world because Oprah rarely do interviews with black folks unless it's Gayle King or unless it's Barbara Walters. And since she can't go dig her up, and since she's not Jesus and can't raise her up like Lazarus did, like he raised up Lazarus. So I don't know. That will shock me if Club Shay Shay get Oprah. That will shock the world. I believe Beyonce going to be on the Terrell show. I believe Beyonce going to be on the Terrell show, and that's going to usher him into a major mainstream. I believe Beyonce going to be on the Terrell show, and after Beyonce go on the Terrell show, he's going to interview Taylor Swift. They said, Wiley, you really love Monique. I truly wish the best for her because she's been through so much. Absolutely. Amen. Thank you for that, True. You think Shannon is a dog whistling to get Oprah or Gayle to come on the show? Absolutely. He got a taste of viral. Once you get a taste of that, it's an addiction. If Oprah does it, the interview will be heavily edited to benefit her image. I don't know. When Monique said that said Gayle makes her feel good at night, she did. She said, Gayle is a sister I never had. I don't know another person. She's a mother I never had. Do you see how she uplift Gayle? She didn't say that about Stedman, her man. She said, Oprah, I don't know. I don't know another person. Tissue, please. And Barbara Walsh said, why are you crying? I'm crying because I never told her how I felt. And all of the therapy, I called her and all the therapy, and I had to get no therapy and all of that. And I never could rest with my mother. And I love Gayle. Like, that woman really uplifted Gayle. She didn't say that about Stedman. Only thing she said about Stedman, I don't want to get married for him. I make him a sandwich, but I don't want to be obligated to make him a sandwich. But when it came to Gayle, baby, she pulled her heart out. She started crying, and she said, tissue, please. Tissue. Shoot. I told her to go. And Barbara Walsh said, but why are you crying? I'm a huge Oprah fan, baby. Baby, she uplifted. That's who I want. I want me a Gayle. And the one thing I like about Oprah and Gayle, Oprah made sure to get Gayle endorsed that they would have never thought about getting Gayle in. She got her in CBS, got her a fat check. Now Gayle King is the Claudia of the network with the money. You know, she got the multi-million-dollar check. Baby, Gayle King getting the coin because she leveraged that relationship with Oprah. She's loyal. She kept Oprah's secrets. I don't care if they do lick and lap each other yoni, but she ain't saying nothing. And Gayle getting paid. That's what loyalty will get you. Because Gayle was there to help Oprah, helped on her show, did Oprah and Gayle road trip. She mind her own business. She never embarrassed Oprah, and Oprah is paying Gayle. Gayle King back because Gayle at one point was in Oprah shout out. Now Gayle King got so much relevancy, so it's a new generation that's a huge fan of Gayle and didn't even know that Gayle came through Oprah, came through her loins. But now it's just a good thing because before Gayle got on CBS, they called her because she was on the Oprah show. Nobody watched that, but they love how Gayle was doing. They said, hey, we would love to have you on CBS. And Gayle called Oprah and said, hey, do you want? And she said, go ahead, sis. This is great. You're really good. You're like TMZ, you know all the information. So she went on over there to CBS. And what did she do? She started defending Oprah. She defends Oprah. She don't trash about Oprah. When they wrote a headline about Oprah, quote, Oprah not standing on her own, when they were talking about the ratings. And then Gayle was like, they told you it's going to take about 3-5 years for the network to be profitable. She defended Oprah to the T. She defended when they tried to say that Tyler Perry and Oprah was going back and forth about the show and that she was telling him to rewrite the scripts. It ain't hidden. Like, she just defends Oprah Winfrey. That at the end of the day, she defends Oprah. She always makes sure Oprah is right. She never embarrassed Oprah. She never make Oprah look bad. She always put Oprah as that stand, and she's getting paid for it. I ain't mad at her. All right. She made sure to make sure her friend make it. Not only did she help Oprah, baby, Oprah returned it and helping her. And anytime Oprah got an exclusive, she right there on CBS this morning. I will never forget it when Oprah was on CBS this morning. I love CBS. Y'all finally got it right. I just love it. And it was like, Oprah, can you do the weather? Okay, I'll do the weather. Like Oprah, always, anything that's exclusive, Oprah goes to CBS. When the Grammys, when she was getting dragged, Gayle King got on the phone with the Grammy producers, be like, hey, give my girl a seat and get her on the show and let Fantasia do a Tina Turner tribute and let Oprah introduce Fantasia, speak about Tina Turner. It's good. It's about relationships, baby. And Oprah, I don't care what y'all say about it, she got a relationship that she spent 40, 50 years brokering, building, and nurturing. So she have those relationships. So yeah, she's getting dragged on social media, but that's only temporarily. It's about the relationship. She's still a billionaire, baby. She still got miles on miles of acres of land, baby. And she still got dogs that eat better than me. I eat the dog food. The dog food that she eat is really good. Good protein, good good, just good everything. You know what I'm saying? Her dog food is better than the slop that I eat. Man, please. Her dogs got chefs, and they talk. They speak a whole language. She got dog language specialist employees. Eat better than us. The only thing we eat, noodles, Viagra. I mean, not Viagra. Viata sausage. Baby, them dogs eat. You wish you could eat what them dogs eat. They don't eat regular dog food. They eat prime rib, prime fish. Man, I eat that dog food. No different than that lady no different than that lady in Good Times. She was eating dog food. Man, please, baby, the type of dog food you eat, baby, it tastes good. It tastes like I came from a 5-star restaurant because they did. They're right. All right, she got all that good food, but still goes, of course, because she eat a lot of it. You eat too much good, you're gonna blow up like a baby. You're gonna blow up just like a okay. Anyway, thank you all so very much. I want to make a couple of little announcements. We didn't get any phone calls, but I thank you all for not blowing up the phone calls because y'all can't. We were too funny. You can't trash me today because I was too entertaining. I look too good. You can't. You too busy soaking wet watching me, and I love you all for that. Okay. Hello, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, I just have to call and you know me, but yeah, I want to say Claudia did that, even though she was trying to be shady, messy. We live for that, so she did her big one. She SHIT on the Armon Wiggins show. She gagged him
right in front of him.
That's what he deserved. Because he was coming for candy. How dare you come for candy and not get your lick back, darling? He gagged. Armon and Wiley, always together. Hashtag always together. That was the iconic Kiki.
Yes, because we worked. This is not an overnight thing. We have been together for.
You guys have history.
We have history. So it's hard. You can't discard that history, especially
legendary history, legendary moments
we're still on
that
YouTube.
we will never forget.
We will never forget. We're still on YouTube. So our history started online. So we are online. So
and the chemistry was so real between
the chemistry
you two.
was real. And the people see it. You know, even Flame Monroe, she said, "You're obsessed with Armon." I am.
No, you guys have history. And what they said, history always repeats itself. You can't erase history.
Exactly. History. You can't erase history no matter how hard you try. That history is there, baby.
No matter how hard you try. Because I remember the history.
You got to remember it's there. And this is a new era. Like you see.
And that's a part of your life, Wiley. So you can always talk about that history.
Right. That's no different if you had a relationship.
Tomorrow, the next day, the following day, we want to hear it.
Absolutely.
It's a part of your testimony.
Especially if we predict him getting a job.
You sure did, because I heard it from you first, WileyTheTroll.com.
Exactly. You heard it from WileyTheTroll.com. So you heard it there. So I don't understand how
and he should thank you.
He should thank you. But his ego and his pride won't let him do that. It's his pride. I won't use the word jealous. I feel like he's irritated and he huge ego because how could this man have this? Just how? And him and Claudia mentioning my name, that's history, baby. I didn't already. Yes, my name made it to Foxx Soul, baby. So how can you get mad when my name made it to Foxx Soul?
They know who you are. Better believe it, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. We love you. The producer loves you.
Yeah.
And I can see everyone is hashtagging the Wiley Show with the eyes, the Wiley Show. So yeah, keep doing it. That's promo 101.
Someone said, I think Claudia threw a dig and mentioned Wiley's name to Armon Wiggins. It was a dig.
It's promo. Hello, promo.
That was promo. That was a dig. And it was promo. I just think that we have been commenting in this chat forever, right? And
absolutely.
Out of all nights, you do it this night. Oof. Oof. Somebody said, "Where's the snippet of Claudia saying your name?" Somebody screen record that, because I was coming back from the gym when I heard it. Somebody please screen record that, okay? Because it was during the segment when they were talking about trans using the women's restroom or following a lawsuit and blah 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 blah. So make sure y'all screen record that and send it to me, please.
Or send him the timestamp.
Or send me the timestamp and screen record it. Because it's only like a couple of seconds. I think because she said it twice. It was twice because she said it twice.
She was so ashamed because she sees that Armon Wiggins is trying to come for her job. He wants.
She's not done. Claudia, like you can tell.
You need to drop out the bushes. Drop out the bushes and come on the Wiley Show and talk about it.
Yeah. She's
going to try
and
to
I
take
think
Armon,
people in his ear talking about time down your attitude, because they said tonight was like a snooze fest. It was. I don't know what was going on. No glitching, but it was a snooze fest today. It wasn't like Monday and Tuesday. Today because you feel the tension.
Yeah,
maybe that's why I don't care if it is some tension. I'm still gonna be me. Just like
absolutely.
Because if you're a huge wrestler fan, you think Brock Lesnar got a damn because you got some tension, he gonna come for that top spot. He gonna run right through. The same thing with The Rock, the same thing with Triple H, the same thing with Stone Cold Steve Austin, the same thing with Chris Jericho. If you really want the spot, how bad do you want it?
Yeah, that's so true.
No different than female hip hop. Megan Thee Stallion wanted the spot. How bad do you want it?
Exactly.
And Megan Thee Stallion's in the gym. She's in the gym. I just want people to see the parallels. Look how she's working out. That's not a coincidence. But go ahead.
No, I just had to drop out the bushes and call in. It seemed like everybody else is scared to call in. They need to call in and speak on it. Armon Wiggins gagged. Gagged. And every blogger on YouTube needs to talk about this. I'm calling you out, Coffee City. I'm calling out Mouth TV. I'm calling all of you guys out.
Yeah.
Claudia gave
what I've learned, people didn't mind talking about Wiley when they thought Wiley would never happen. Once Wiley started gaining traction, people would be quiet. They okay once they think, once Wiley started getting into other avenues, you're going to get quiet. But you're okay talking about Wiley when you think he gonna never happen. Once you still start seeing Wiley happening, act like he don't exist. They gonna act like I don't exist. But it's a new group of YouTubers. They gonna talk about Wiley because you're gonna get clicks and views. Why not talk about somebody? These other group, they didn't blackball they sub. They go
because whenever I see the Wiley name in the title, I click on their page, even though I won't normally watch.
You click on their page, they page. So if you want to pull a track, just talk about Wiley. Because I'm going to say something controversial. I'm going to say something that's going to shock you. It is like Mount TV.
Even if you agree or disagree, I want to click on it to see what they're saying. Yeah.
Mount TV get the highest views when they're talking about what some of the highest views when
I click on their page. No shade. I click on their page.
Yeah.
When they talk about Wiley.
Yeah. Absolutely, but we thank you so very much for calling.
No problem, Wiley. Keep going. Right. Don't stop, man.
All right. Thank you. They said you are yeah, I believe that. Thank you. All right. Somebody else was calling in. We're gonna call you back right now. Okay. 3. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello. Dead. Okay, hold on, child. They keep calling in. We'll wait till they call us some more. They said Chuck, I read out the comment about Wiley said he would not want in the bathroom with his niece. I said what I said. I stand on it, and I don't regret it. All right. The number is let me put the number on there. Give me a second. Thank you, Carol, for reaching out over there. 972-674-9462, 972-674-9462, 972-674-9462. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Hey, what's up?
You know, we was on the same chat today on Foxx Soul.
Yeah. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Now, about Armon, and I met the dude on Instagram Live the one time. He's the last person to complain. He's complained multiple times. Like Tasha K, like Housewives, he's complaining about every episode. So he's the last one to say complain. He said, but Monique, I agree. She's funny. DL, yes, he's not a great father. How I know this? I met him at the food truck convention. How do you not believe your own daughter? That bothered me. How do you not believe your own daughter? DL should be ashamed, but he should be thanking Monique for saying, you know what, you exposed me. I thank you for that, and I apologize. But he don't want to apologize. But Armon, he should not be mad if somebody complains when he does it. He complains too much. I used to watch him, but not no more. Tasha K was right. He's crazy. Tasha K was right. He's crazy.
I don't think he's crazy. I just think that he's emotional. I won't say the word crazy.
Right.
I'd say he get emotional. And they say he's a Gemini. So I guess Geminis have bipolar, I'm assuming. Or because everybody say he's a Gemini, meaning I believe they mean they switch personalities or they're emotional. Would that be correct about Geminis, that they are emotional creatures?
Yes.
Okay. Because they keep saying, oh, that's the Gemini that's coming out of him.
Now, I watched The Breakfast Club. Sean May actually apologized, and I think that was brave for him to do. This is why DL really needs to apologize to Monique for what he said, because clearly she was right. I'm surprised Cat Williams did not mention that. He should have. You dragged Steve Harvey. You should have dragged DL Hughley. I'm surprised he didn't. And that's why Cat Williams not going to drag DL Hughley. I'm going to do it. And I'm glad she did. It was funny. It was funny how she went on him. It was funny. I enjoyed it. And I did notice you on Netflix. I did watch. I said, and look at you now. I think I watched it when you talked about that. I actually watched Netflix. I had it, and I watched it. So I did notice you. I think I did.
Oh, thank you.
I did. I said he's gonna love to be a YouTuber. And I looked at that. I said, how look? I said he's gonna love to be a YouTuber. But I watched the Hughley show. He has like this FD Hughley. He's not that funny as Lucas Smiley. He ain't that funny. DL is not that funny as Cat Williams. But Monique has her own radio show. Not DL. DL, you should be ashamed of yourself for having that Would You album. That was uncomfortable for her. And he didn't care. He didn't care. Wow.
Thank you.
Sharon Shark's coming to Indianapolis, actually. So I'm going just to talk to the dude.
Yes. I'm
going to meet him.
Thank you so much for calling in for that, and thank you for your support for supporting the Wiley Show. And I'm looking forward to a beautiful relationship with you. Continue offering entertainment. So hopefully you can keep this vibe going by calling in.
I will keep calling in.
Right.
I might get my friends to call in at this point.
All right. Thank you. All right. Hello. You live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
I was just calling in to tell you that, yes, you've been in the chat. You've been in the mix this whole entire week, and really 2 weeks, actually, prior to this, before Armon even got on the show, the guest position. You have been in the mix. And the reason why you've been in the mix is because you've been covering this whole Foxx Soul, Funky Dineva exit, them needing a guest host. You have been covering that. And I think that for people to count you out and for people to act like that, you know what, you don't exist, you do exist. You exist. And I do got that screen grab for you as well, in regards to the show. Her shouting you out.
Ooh, please,
I got that.
Yeah, please DM that or email that to me, please.
I didn't know if it was better for me to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to my email, wileyshow@gmail.com. Yeah, Wiley Show.
Okay, I'll send it to your email. But I just wanted to let you know that you have been in the mix. You've been keeping up with Foxx Soul in this guest position. And yeah, your name has been in the mix with them, just like you have had their name in the mix the last 2.5, 3 weeks. So they need to pay. They need to go and take that somewhere else because it's just highly unfair. And you've been doing what you always do, and that's entertain.
Thank you so very much for that.
Bye, Wiley.
Bye. And thank you for the screen recording that. Thank you. All right. Wiley is up next, period. Okay, y'all is calling in. So I'm going to keep the show going. We're going to allow you all to keep calling in because y'all are calling in right now. So we are going to keep letting y'all call in and give y'all thoughts. That Wiley rubbing his head like right under the desk, like bourbon. I don't catch that. And we will and everything. Hello. All right. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Can you mute me in the back, please?
Yeah, I saw you up in the comments and everything. It's cool that you're getting your recognition, but do you realize that Claudia Jordan just played on your face like a few days ago?
I don't care. That was a few days ago. I'm a wrestler.
When she was wrestling.
That's water on the bridge.
Okay.
I don't hold in this business. I don't hold grudges because that's all for the bigger picture. I don't give a damn. She did that on Instagram, but where does it matter? She said my name on Foxx, so that's all that matters.
Okay. I thought you would want something bigger than that. I thought
we will get something bigger than that.
Show.
Absolutely, we will get something big. That's just a plan of something greater.
Okay.
In order to get a great harvest, you must plant the seed.
Oh, so this is you planting the seeds.
Exactly. My name was mentioned on Foxx Soul, correct?
In the comments, because you was up.
No, I'm talking about. Did she mention my name on camera, or did you miss that?
No, I saw when she said we have Wiley in the chat,
And did she say that on
and
the episode?
and she read your comment.
Yeah. So my name was mentioned, correct?
So is that the big one for you?
Exactly.
Okay. If that's the goal, then hey, do your thing.
Yeah, and we will continue to do our thing. And guess what? Another big thing that happened. You're calling in, so obviously it worked.
Yeah, that's because you just popped up, and I saw your name all through the chat. So I said, "Who is this cat?" And then I saw with the Flame the Road thing what she was saying. So I said, "Let me just see," because it seems like I thought you was actually a troll.
You think that? Do I look like a troll? I look physically fit.
No. Well, I'm not going by looks. I'm saying that.
I'm just saying because they keep saying a troll. Because I'm not a troll. I'm a human being. I'm 6'2". I am an ally, part of the community. I've been in the community for over 20 years. I am an activist. I am an uncle. I am a provider. I am a sit-down comedian. I have been doing this for a long time. So I don't know their definition of trolling. They're nothing but filthy liars. But I'm very entertained. I was just in the gym sweating really hard on my way of getting the six-pack. I was obese at one point, severe obese. I'm still obese, but just not severe obese. But the whole thing with trolling is nothing but foolery, lies, and they're hating that we're in the mix.
Okay. Well, I'll stay tuned.
Yeah, continue to stay tuned. We interviewed Trina Braxton. We interviewed, so many. Flame Monroe been in our chat multiple times. We have interviewed T.S. Madison, former manager, before he was fired.
Okay.
We interviewed Oliver, her employee that she didn't pay. We have just done it all. And we got Armon Wiggins, that guy that you saw there with that red jacket, close friend of mine.
Yeah.
I helped him get out of the garage by encouraging him to do his YouTube channel. That's when he became a star. I don't want to encourage him to do YouTube. Without me, he would not be on YouTube because he thought Justin J 1232 was against him, and he thought all these other entities were against him. And I encourage, say, brother, you do the show. You talented and gifted. This one he had on braces. Now he got veneers. That was thanks to me because I encouraged him to get the coins. He wouldn't have gotten the veneers if I'd encouraged him to get on YouTube. I just want to let that know for the record.
Oh, okay. So you encouraged him to be the person that he is.
Absolutely. And he got on YouTube. I encourage that brother. When he does a phone line with Blog Talk Radio, who taught him to do Blog Talk Radio? I did, because I was on Blog Talk Radio for a decade. So I just want people to understand, I will always school people of the dynamic of the relationship. We had a beautiful, very relationship. It wasn't a romantic relationship, but it was a brotherly love relationship. A relationship that was a strong brotherly love relationship. Everybody that never had that brotherly love relationship. Many people get into screw because we're both in the community. I'm bisexual. He's a bottom. It's definitely a brotherly love relationship.
I'm reading some of the comments in the chat. Somebody said you forgot to take credit for his birth.
I was not there for the birth. I know his mother left. His mother went on and dated somebody else and got a more light-skinned person. His father was dark-skinned, and he had a mean, nasty stepmother. I was not there for the birth. But when I was there, when it matters, I was there when he was trying to become a superstar. When his family didn't believe in his dream, I believed with my good eye and also the messed up eye. I believed in that brother's dream. Before his family believed in it, I was there.
So can I ask you a question? If you were this influential over him, how come you're not in that seat?
Oh, because that's not the seat for me at this time.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of times people say, well, how can you? That's not for me yet. Right. But I'm for my brother because he could be there and I could be on CNN or MSNBC. I was on the news. So I was on television before on Know Your Heritage. I was on television, did multiple episodes on there. So I've had my goal. That's his life. Because Kelly Rowland always said, well, why are you not bigger than Beyonce? And she said, I am big in my own way. So I'm happy. I am happy for Armon Wiggins and all of his endeavors. And I also was had an opportunity to be on Jay Salih's show. See, this is what people don't understand. Some stuff I turned down because it doesn't make any sense. But I am happy for my brother because I felt like he is a beautiful brother. I believe that he's iconic. I believe that he's meant for this. If he just continue to be a drunk and continue to bring that drunk personality and don't be sober, because when he becomes sober, he becomes dry as dry bones.
Oh wow. So you think he was dry today? Or how has he been during the whole entire week? What do you think? I think
that if you see the drunk Armon Wiggins, you will never want to see the sober Armon Wiggins.
Oh, wow. So I guess we have to stay tuned to see that, hopefully.
But he's on a fast right now.
Okay, yeah, he did say that. So.
Yeah, but if you see the drunk, Armon Wiggins episode, you would never want to see the sober.
Okay. Well, I'll stay tuned. So I'll let you get back to your call. Thank you.
Yeah, stay tuned, and maybe you can send him some liquor and everything. If you're attractive, maybe he'll do it for you.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm just saying if you're attractive. I don't know if you're attractive.
I'm very. I'll show you a picture.
Oh, you are very attractive. Okay, send me a picture. And then if he don't want you, we could do a whole power couple. We could be the next Krishana Blueface.
Oh wow. All right, Wiley, you take it easy. Crazy. Later.
Oh man, baby, you call this show, you gonna be here today. You gonna leave here in today. Is this my friend Theo? Theo, why is you calling me from your travel agency? You tried that. I'm just being honest. Hello.
Yeah, I was calling to congratulate you. You being mentioned on Popular Network now.
Thank you so much for that, Theo. Who would have thought us sleeping together and you being on the show and me being mentioned?
Well, we did not sleep together.
I just said us sleeping together. Actually, as roommates, we did sleep together a couple of times. But Theo, why'd you hang up? I said us sleeping together as roommates. What? Y'all, that was Theo. We'll get into it. He didn't want to hear that. I know he mad because he don't want T.S. Madison to know we slept together. But it's okay. I slept with Oliver. What they concerned about? You feel ashamed of it? Child, let me go ahead on. It is what it is, Theo. You know you're going to be a part of my content. We slept together too many times. And I'm being real light. I could really go there, but I love you. You're amazing. I don't care what nobody says. You're amazing in that bedroom. That's baby. I felt my soul. I felt like a fox in that bedroom. Anyway, but I love him. Okay. I would rather they have glitches tonight because baby, it was dry as a desert. All right. Oh my. Okay. So, this was a very iconic show. Was I lit or was I dry? Let me know if you enjoyed this episode. You know, we need some money, some donation before we ask for some money. Okay, we got to make an announcement. We will be in Vegas. All right, me and Couture Bae. I love her dearly. I mean, I'm ready for this moment. This is why I'm working hard, because when you see Couture Bae, baby, I want her to be like, damn, well, you look good. Okay. But Couture Bae and the Bae Squad and the Wiley Show producer are linking up, meeting people all in Vegas. We're going to have an iconic moment. We're going to first meet up at Palace Station Hotel Casino, go to casino, get some drinks, go to the restaurant, and hit the streets. And it's going to be a very iconic moment already. And we're here, and I'm looking forward to that moment. I'm looking forward to being there with her. I think that it's one of the most, it's going to be very iconic. And it's April 26th to the 28th. And I want to see her. I want to see you bring your homegirls. You come by yourself, and it could just be a gasm type of event. Gasm, in the words of Smokey Robinson, gasm. Crown, did you catch the viewers count? Was like half of last night, which was already bad. It really, people, hey, it's gonna be like a gasm. So if you ever experience a gasm, it is gonna feel good. Gasm, right? Gasm is a good feeling. Keep your head out of the gutter, because my mentor Smokey Robinson said gasm is not what you think. A gasm is an uncontrollable good feeling. It's like a rush of good energy, gasm. Okay, so I really, really love it, and it's so amazing, and I love Couture Bae, and I can't wait to see her and her beautiful supporter. If she look good, she got attractive people. I just know it right then and there. All right, and I know I got some big, thick, beautiful, all shapes and sizes is what it is. So it's going to be great. So yes, okay. Now we got to beg for some money. Okay. We got to beg for some money now. We got to beg for some money. We need some more Zales. We need some more Cash Apps, because we don't have the Foxx sold check yet. Okay. Clearly, you can see we ain't got the veneer check yet. And so y'all made it possible for me to go to the gym. We had to make some more payments to the gym. We want to stay in the gym. Y'all don't want to see me go back on the big side. Y'all want to see me still slimming down. Okay. I want y'all to lust after me, but I need your help for that to happen. I need y'all donations, contributions. Cash out $ Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle at WileyShow@gmail.com. Make sure you please send it. You can send $5, $10, whatever the amount you can send. We would love for you all to send it, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I had to make another payment for the gym. You know what I'm saying? The gym. I gotta stay in the gym, man. It is what it is. I gotta stay in the gym. It's one of the most iconic moments for me. It makes me feel really good, and I love it. I just love the gym, and I love being there. I love being around my community of sweaty brothers. I love them. I love seeing the sweat, and I love sweating. You know, I love being in that environment, and I love to see y'all support us in your endeavors. So we thank you all so very much. Some of y'all have already gave me contributions, and thank you. I said I love you all dearly because that helped us to get where we're going. All right. Marquise, $ Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle, WileyShow@gmail.com. I love you all so very much. Please don't get the extra pair of veneers. You loves. I actually want to see Wiley with big teeth. Wiley, please don't give it. I'm not getting no veneers. I'm want this body together, baby. Only thing I'm gonna get teeth clean. That's it. I'm not getting no veneers. No, I'm not doing that. I ain't about to get no dentrums. Absolutely not. I am not about to get no. Why would I get some dentrums? Absolutely. You ain't shaving my real teeth. Baby, I'm going to clean this up, work on it. I'm not getting no dentrums. Absolutely. And I'm not getting no tooth cap. I'm not getting no spare tire in my mouth. Absolutely not. Live review, great episode. Actually want to see Wiley with big T. Veneers fall out on the live. Oh my God. Is that true? Who veneers fell out? You casually check your blood pressure is taking me out. Yeah, I have to check my blood pressure because my doctor told me to check my blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? I have to check my blood pressure. It's very important. Health is wealth. I got to check my blood pressure. It's very important. I don't know because I took my blood pressure medicine today because I keep it with me and I make a note in my phone to take my blood pressure. Oh, it's 129/77. Not so much. Not that bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's 129/77. That's basically I was working out today. So how good it is. I don't understand, grind. We'll see the fake ones. 129/77 is my blood pressure. And so yeah, so it's way lower than what it was before I got on the medicine. I never understand grinding. Wiley, this life is looking good on you. Thank God I had to do because I want to live a long life, right? And I don't have daddy telling me. My doctor told me. So I love you all dearly. This has been an iconic episode. Make sure y'all send some contributions, you guys. Make sure you send a like. Make sure you send a view. Make sure you share. I love you all dearly for y'all amazing support. This has been an iconic episode. I love you dearly. I could cry right now, but I'm going to save that for another episode. But this has been good. I love this lifestyle change. It's amazing. And I will never stop being there for you. I love being there for you. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all don't know. Like, I think about y'all all the time. Because when I think about you all the time, I can never stop. I just, the work that I put in, I'm up early in the morning saying, how can I become greater? How can I do more? And ideas just flow in me like a river. And I thank you all for y'all amazing support. I want to say God bless you to you all. Go to my website, www.wileythetroll.com. WileyTheTroll.com. We did update it today, so make sure you all go on that website. We love you all for that. If you got it, follow me on Instagram, TikTok. TikTok at Wiley Show, Instagram at Wiley Show, Threads at Wiley Show, Twitter at Wiley Show, X at Wiley Show. So whatever you want to call it, Wiley Show is our information. So when I thank you, make sure y'all go click the like button. Click that like button right now. Go click the like button. You have not done so. Click the like button. Just really, really love it. Just click the like button. It is really, really amazing. So I'm gonna go eat me some chicken because I am hungry. I am hungry. Gonna eat me some chicken. All right. And I will see you all soon. You know, I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Oh my gosh, tomorrow is Friday. Talk to I was a guest I was supposed to bring on, but they did not show up. They were busy. But tomorrow, you guys, they're having a press conference tomorrow at the Daily Plaza. They're going to be talking about what's going on with the deletion with young folks. So, Brother Tyrone Muhammad, they're having a press conference tomorrow at the Daily Plaza, February the 9th. That's tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. This is the Project SOS, Save Our Streets. So many organizations will be there. And if you want more information, contact Tyrone Muhammad. He was on our show before. He's an activist. That's 312-918-2279, 312-918-2279. They're going to be talking about really doing, talking about what's going on there and really saying no to the deletion of women and children, especially the Black ones. And it's a press conference tomorrow at 10. Tyrone Muhammad did call me on yesterday. I cannot make it because I've already have a commitment at that time, so I can't make it, but I am. I did make a promise to share it on my social media, which I did, and he told me, Wiley, you can't give them the number because it's on the flyer. So if you want to attend there, if you have a child that was deleted in Chicago or in the suburban areas, if you can get to the Daily Plaza tomorrow, please contact Tyrone Muhammad if you want more information at 312-918-2279. 312-918-2279. Thank you all so very much. Little Black boy, you beautiful. Little Black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you and God bless you. And I love you. We will talk to y'all again tomorrow. We got to do it all over again. Wiley TGF, we will be reviewing it again on Friday. Peace. Hey, hey, hey.